June is National PTSD Awareness Month. It's a time to shine a light on people living with the disorder, no matter what walk of life they come from. Many who experience PTSD are dealing with the invisible wounds of war, like veterans. It's important to understand that as long as there have been wars, two battles have been fought, one on the battlefield and the other in the mind. Former DAV commander shares some statistics about just how fatal PTSD can be among veterans.
If you're a veteran, you are 50% more likely to commit suicide than an average American. And according to the stats that I know of, there is a veteran dying every 22 seconds. That is a lot. We need to take care of them. And the question is, how do we take care of them?
And PTSD isn't just an issue for veterans, as our Nixon Norman discovered.
Oftentimes, PTSD is associated with the military, but anyone is capable of developing the disorder. PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder, is defined as a disorder that develops in some people who have experienced a shocking, scary, or dangerous event.
They say it's about seven or eight people out of 100 will experience PTSD in their lifetime.
And although this is the reported statistic, there could be many more out there who suffer from PTSD. And the reasons why are endless.
Way more than 7 or 8 people experience some sort of trauma, in their life.
Besides combat, Crawford lists many incidents that could cause PTSD.
Childhood abuse, physical abuse, a sexual violence attack, a physical assault, even an accident of some sort, whether it's a car accident, a plane crash. I know those aren't prevalent, but that falls into it. Fires, any kind of natural disaster. Just here with, tornadoes.
This strong tie to the military is good for bringing awareness to this disorder among the veteran community. But it can make civilians who experience similar symptoms confused about whether or not they have it, or whether they even need to get help.
Quote unquote, normal people that experience some other kind of trauma doesn't necessarily realize how critical getting help can be so soon. So they start going through the depression or the anxiety, or they're having nightmares or flashbacks, and they're not thinking this is a possibility of PTSD.
For those experiencing PTSD, some of those symptoms include flashbacks and nightmares, severe anxiety, uncontrollable or intrusive thoughts about the event, and sensitivity to certain sounds or situations. If you or a loved one is experiencing any of these symptoms, it could be time to reach out for help. For more information on where you can get help, visit RocketCityNow.com. Putting the Valley first, Nixon Norman, WZDX News.